All right. Kenman here, and it is new release unboxing time. That's right. I have a fresh blue lined beauty right here with a new offering inside for us to enjoy. What will it be? Stay tuned. All that and more will be revealed. Mini. Before we start, I'm not sponsored by anyone, and I purchased everything at retail price. I do these videos because I love discussing knives, sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment below. All right, this here is a new release from the Blade HQ. Let's cut into it, right? Okay, nice controlled little Kenman cut. Boom, boom. Up the center. We are in. There it is. Got some blue liner. Happy days. And as you can see, you probably recognize Sencut. Whoosh, back on the floor. We have a Sencut. Didn't throw anything else in there. No sticker. All right. Box on the floor. Peanuts everywhere. Jesus. All right, we got a new Sencut. This is a new Sencut. What is it? If you have your pulse on the, hand on the pulse, face on the pulse, I don't know. If you're paying attention to the knife world, you might have an idea of what this is. If not, whatever. Here we are. We have a new Sencut. And bottle cap on the floor. Okay, here we go. Let's get into it. Standard Sencut stickers, card. Boom, look at that. All right, so I'm just going to put all this stuff out of our world. And we are here. Anybody recognize this? Have you seen this? Wow. It's a little smaller. Mini bag on the floor. This is the Sencut ArcBlast. I said this is just recently released from Sencut. Ooh, look at that thing. Oh, yeah, look at that action. Fantastic right off the box. All right, this is the Sencut ArcBlast. We have a 9CR, 18 MOV steel. I got the aluminum handle. It's got that nice, clean finish. Well, it almost has like, in this light, like a white. It almost is like a white aluminum. If that makes sense. I think that translates when you're looking at it on camera there. Wow, you barely push that button in. It opens and closes pretty good. Flipper tab. Take a little practice here getting used to it. Feels pretty good so far. All right. Oops. Totally missed the thumb stud. Merry Christmas. Boom. It's got a nice snappy sound. Fires out hard. You can flick it out pretty good. Button actuates pretty easy. This is going to be a very fidgety knife. Thumb it out, flick it out, button it out, flipper tab. A lot of different options. So that gives you that fidget factor of 10,000. I like it. I like it. That aluminum handle does feel nice. It's smooth. It's a little smaller knife, but I don't mind too much. All right, just kind of soaking it in here to start. That aluminum does look great. Let's get some close-ups here of that handle. Nice little cutout right there. Chamfered all the way around that edge. Just a simple look. I like the way that blade looks too with that secondary kind of cut up there just for that style. Very nice. Ooh, I am on board. Yeah, you can swap the clip to the other side. That is a small, that clip doesn't quite make it halfway, but it feels like it's a smaller clip. It doesn't, or it fits the knife is what I'm getting at. Doesn't seem to be too crazy for this particular smaller knife, so that's great. And I'm going to flip that thing around to that other side. That's awesome for those lefties. Centering. That is right in the center where it needs to be. Which action doesn't work? They all work. Huh. Maybe I have the hardest time opening it with just the swing of the button. Probably will do that one the least. But wow. There you go. This is great. This is great. There is no jimps whatsoever. Very smooth right there. But the size, wow, look at that. I get my hand way out there. Nice controlled little cut there. Get her out, do that work, put it away. This is a nice knife. If this was just a little bit bigger, Kenman's hand, see if I kind of spread out my grip a little bit, pinky's off. If I tighten it up, it's right there. There is a little choke up spot, but it's kind of a, not a big fan. That's kind of a smaller choke up. I don't feel so bad when I have the tip of my finger there, but if I were to kind of get my hand in there like that, it kind of feels like that's a danger zone right there. Something to consider. But again, I do have a larger, longer hand, so someone with a smaller hand, that might fit just perfect for them. This is definitely, like I said, a little bit smaller knife, so it definitely comes into play. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, detent here because it's a button lock. The button is going to be controlling that. You can see the button is pushed in, and when it gets down, it pops out. So there's that button is basically controlling the power of the detent, but it does have a nice feel to it. It snaps out really good. When it does break away, putting that pressure, I'm going to put a really light pressure and try to fail, and it still goes all the way out. So it is enough pressure that you have to put a little bit on there, and then by the time it breaks free, it's coming out. This is great. They've got this set very well. I'm quite happy with this. That's great. Let's do some real good close-ups again here. Nice looking finish on the blade. Just a very simple. They just got the Sencut right there. No other real writing anywhere. Doesn't really say the blade steel or anything like that. Very clean design. I appreciate and enjoy that. That's awesome. This is a cool knife. This is going to be one of the smaller knives that I'm going to carry regularly. I can tell already. It feels good. This aluminum here, if you have not seen, I've been doing some laser marking. I guess I can grab my pyrite. We're going to do the comparisons anyway. But I did the laser mark on that blade. Bing. This is a good candidate for something like that. I can maybe do some interesting laser stuff design. What does anyone think about that? Should I do it? Should I just leave it like this? I don't know. I might have to try it. Pyrite tip's getting dirty. All right, I always compare everything with the pyrite. It's a good standard kind of mid-sized knife. Let's zoom in a little here for us. This is smaller than the pyrite. Whatever's closer in the front generally looks a little bit bigger. But you can tell, handle, if I zoom out just a little bit, handle-wise, it is just a little bit shorter, the ArcBlast. And the blade cutting surface, if you hook up or line up the finger choil there, The ArcBlast actually might have a little bit more cutting surface because of that curve, but the length from there to there is the same. But it is definitely kind of a smaller size knife. Let's get out a few more Sencuts. Sencut Serene. This has the same design as far as it's a button lock. You got a flipper tab. You've got the studs. So all that same kind of action that this has. Same company. That's just a larger version. The Sencut Serene is fantastic. As you just saw, the action on it. Sencut button locks are great. So this is definitely more of a Kenman size knife. So this new ArcBlast is smaller, but I was eager to try it. I thought it looked nice. I like getting different types of knives, even if it's something a little bit smaller, it doesn't fit. See, this fits in my hand. Perfect. So I'm a larger size knife guy. But like I said, I'm also a collector. Oh, my Watuga, come on. What? So the Watuga is I'm having problems with it today. Is another Sencut button lock. It's got some great action. I actually own 3 Watuga right now. And I'm having problems with this one. I haven't used that Micarta one as much. Maybe I need to break it in a little bit more, but it's definitely a great knife. I like the Watauga. All right, the other Sencut would be the Crowley. It's also the same size as that Serene, so I don't really have to compare them too much. You can see these are all about that same full-size 8-inch Kenman hand, 8-inch knife. Excellent, though. The button locks on the Sencuts are fantastic. And this new one is definitely a great contender for a solid knife right here. So we're looking at 7 inches total. So there, it's about an inch shorter all the way. Your blade is just under 3. Cutting surface is about 3. Handle is right on 4 inches there. Not bad, not bad. All right, so we'll bring in the scale. I got a new sticker. This one doesn't have the rainbow, it's just clear, so I put it on the silver. You can kind of see through it. What does everyone think about that? Working on it, just some fun having with the channel. Okay, so let's weigh this. 2.92 ounces. Just for reference, 3.6. So you got 3.6 for the pyrite. 2.9, fairly light because it's smaller. Let's go ahead and 3.6 on the Crowley. Another aluminum one with the Serene, 3.4. So 2.9. Half ounce larger for that extra inch, 7-inch to 8-inch knife. If you're interested, it's not bad. It doesn't feel super light, but it doesn't feel super heavy either. Action on this thing is great, though. Check it. We'll just play around with this a few times. Hear that tingy kind of sound? Flicks out really good. Whoops. Except for when you fail it, right, Kenman? This is really great right out the box. I'm pretty happy with this Sencut ArcBlast. What does everyone think? Yeah. What have I missed? Don't forget I have my giveaway. I'm fast approaching 2,000. I'm very appreciative of all my subscribers and viewers. If you want to go, Bing, if I didn't already link it. Go there and you can still get entered for another week or two, depending on how long it'll take me to get there. But then I'll be giving away 2 knives this time. So if you haven't heard, I've got a giveaway for a couple of knives. If you're interested, check that out. It'll be fun. And yeah, a lot of fun stuff coming in the future. Probably do some laser marking on this, more anodizing, more scale dies. A lot of fun coming up. That's it for today. If you enjoy what you see, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Helps me out, and I really appreciate it. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.